A brutal fact of life that most people refuse to face is that no personal bond is truly invincible, and the illusion of permanence can crumble in an instant. For the Sigma male, a rare breed who defies the alpha or beta hierarchy, this truth is undeniable, and it shapes how he navigates every relationship. Unbound by social traditions, he won't hesitate to walk away from ties that threaten his independence or no longer meet his internal code. But why is this? Is it because they are antisocial? Or is it something else? Well, in this video I'll be discussing 10 reasons why Sigma males walk away from everyone. Number 1. They refuse to support false bonds. A Sigma understands that not all connections are created equal. Some friendships or family ties are propped up by habit, superficial similarities, or unspoken obligation. The moment he sees a relationship offering no genuine value or built on pretense, he's ready to walk away. He won't stage a confrontation. He'll simply remove himself from the person's orbit. While it may appear harsh, he views this move as a logical act of cutting dead weight, ensuring he only invests in relationships that feel authentic to his personal code. Number 2. They're driven to constantly evolve. Sigmas often hold themselves to a fierce standard of self-improvement, whether it's mastering new skills, cultivating discipline, or expanding their intellectual horizons. If the people around them aren't growing at a similar pace, or, worse yet, discourage him from pushing his limits, he sees that environment as a hindrance, reluctant to compromise on his goals. He'll quietly walk out on communities or circles that threaten his momentum. In his view, life's too short to stay in places where progress stalls or is met with resistance. Number 3. They view betrayal as non-negotiable. Trust is a cornerstone for a Sigma, and once broken, he won't rebuild it. While some might forgive or ask for explanations, a Sigma decides the bond is irrevocably tainted. He's not loud or vengeful about it. He just exits, leaving the betrayer baffled by his silent resolve. It's a definitive statement. If loyalty is violated, there's no turning back. People left behind may call him unforgiving, but to him, trust was the single greatest gift he could grant. And if that gift was misused, the relationship's future is dead on arrival. Number 4. They detach from emotional noise. Emotional drama, clingy partners, manipulative friends, or family feuds drains a Sigma's mental energy. He craves clarity and self-determination, so he's quick to walk away the instant he realizes a bond is rooted in endless emotional neediness or manipulation. Where others might attempt to fix or endure the chaos, he chooses to safeguard his mental space. This cut-and-run tactic can shock people unaccustomed to such finality, but he sees no reason to prolong what's bound to spiral into toxic conflict. Number 5. They'd rather pursue solitude than forced belonging. Alpha personalities might crave large followings. Betas might seek belonging. But a Sigma thrives on internal validation. He doesn't measure relationships by quantity or social status, but by genuine resonance. If he finds himself in a circle where he's simply tolerated or fitting in out of convenience, he'd rather claim solitude than maintain a false sense of belonging. This abrupt choice can leave entire friend groups surprised when he abruptly steps away. But to him, half-hearted acceptance isn't worth sacrificing personal authenticity. Number 6. They prioritize inner peace over sentimental ties. While most people stay in connections out of nostalgia, we grew up together, or they used to be close, Sigmas focus on the current reality rather than the past. If a bond undermines his tranquility, even if it once provided comfort, he sees no point clinging to sentimental illusions. This is why he might suddenly block a childhood friend who's become toxic or unsupportive, igniting shockwaves in those who can't fathom discarding history so easily. But for the Sigma, preserving his inner equilibrium outweighs every nostalgic benefit. Number 7. They're comfortable with ambiguous endings. Alphas might confront or argue a relationship to its bitter conclusion. Betas might try to salvage things, but Sigmas feel at ease with ambiguity. If a situation sours, he won't demand closure or a big emotional talk. He can vanish without an emotional send-off, convinced that closure is a social construct more than a personal necessity. This can be emotionally devastating for those on the receiving end who crave a final explanation. But the Sigma sees no point in a drawn-out goodbye for a bond that no longer serves him. Number 8. They drift away from people who limit their freedom. Freedom is a non-negotiable aspect of a Sigma's life. Anyone, be it a partner, friend, or boss, who constrains his choices or tries to shape him into someone else will eventually lose their place in his life. He'd rather slip away than engage in constant power struggles or emotional negotiations. To outsiders, it can look like impulsivity. In truth, it's a calculated stance. The moment he feels stifled, he walks, preventing deeper conflict and ensuring he remains the sole architect of his destiny. Number 9. They avoid circles where they're unappreciated. Sigmas rarely seek applause, but they do require basic respect for who they are. When trapped in circles that trivialize his methods or dismiss his talents, he distances himself, concluding he's investing in people who don't genuinely value what he offers. It's not about recognition so much as refusing to remain in a place that dims his potential. This quiet removal can happen overnight. No farewell dinner, no heated confrontation. Just a silent exodus from a space that refused to appreciate his contributions. Number 10. They accept the loneliness that follows. Finally, it's important to realize Sigma males understand the cost of walking away. They know each departure, no matter how justified, might leave them lonely. But in a conflict between loyalty to others and loyalty to their own code, they choose themselves. While most people balance compromise and relationships, the Sigma is prepared to bear the sting of isolation rather than bend on his principles or freedom. This acceptance is part of why his sudden exits seem so drastic. He's made peace with what solitude entails. For a Sigma male, walking away isn't some rash or cruel act. It's a deliberate choice rooted in a personal ethos of self-reliance, authenticity, and unwavering boundaries. Society may call it merciless or cold, but he views it as preserving his integrity in a world often filled with shallow, draining connections. Do you agree with the points I mentioned in this video? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. For more deep dives into the Sigma male mindset, be sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching and being a part of our community. If you're ready to continue your journey toward achieving greatness, hit the like button and subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. Click here to see why Sigma males stop caring.